Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I'm here today through StreamYard. Hello, good morning. Some tea or coffee? Yeah, I'm so happy to be here today. Again, every Monday, I'm here for a Monday chat, coffee chat. Okay? So as you're joining, just say where you are located. And if you have an intention or questions for these lives, okay? Yeah, I'll be very happy to answer all your questions. Let me introduce myself because I know that the replays are seen and new people come and see that. So I am Angela Cruz. I was born in Brazil. When I was a child, I live in the United States. And I've been always gifted because I when I was a child I could use my gifts. I could read people energies. I was seen as soul reader when I used to work as a teacher, you see. And yeah, so I have this innate ability, talent to read people's energy. And this is the focus and the center of everything that I do. My business, my talents, my expertise. That's why I love working the Akashic records, because it's everything is energy. Does it make sense? Yes, everything is energy. So yeah, and this is what I want to talk to you today. This coffee chat, tea. Hello there. Just say where are you? Look, where are you? So your location. I say that it's coffee chat, but I'm having tea. Yeah. So let's get down to business. I am an Akashic Records expert. Yes, I am. I always say that I was born to do it. I can't see any comment. I don't know why, but just say something here. Type in the comment box so that I can know who is here. Okay. StreamYard doesn't allow me to see comments, so I'm using my phone so that I can see who is here with me today. So every Monday morning, the coffee chat is 10:30 for me, 8:30. EST, AM, EST, I deliver these lives. Why? To raise our awareness about Akashic consciousness. Okay? As I was saying, everything is energy. 99% of us here in this humanness, we are energy, right? And it's always moving. So, what I teach and guide my clients to do is to move these energies with focus and alignment. Everything that we do, healing, activations, restorations, ancestral healings, family harmonizations, it doesn't matter. It has to do with alignment so that you can embody who you are meant to be right now. Does it make sense? And there are some paths that you can take that I guide you. And I always recommend to take your soul path, right? Your soul path, your purpose, your why to be here, the contract that you set with your soul before you incarnate. So when you were looking down and you said, "Oh, I'm coming back to Mother Gaia, planet Earth," right? And collectively, we are all contributing, let's say, as coaches, healers, light workers for the planetary evolution. Does it make sense what I'm saying? Yeah, so yeah. Yeah. So uh that's what I want to talk today. Manifestation is a natural process. Makes sense? It's a natural process. We are here to manifest what? What? How do you see manifestations? What are manifestations like to you? I'd love to know about that. If you could type here in the comment box about manifestation. You know, it's a natural process. We deliver creations. Okay, like when a female is delivering a baby, right? We know how to do that. It's in us because we are here. When I say here, not only this dimension, this reality, when I'm talking about all directions of time and space and realities, we are here to create. That is the purpose of the whole universe, is this Akashic consciousness around creations. Okay? And when you came back to Gaia, you knew that already. So you are here in this humanness and with your experiences right here, right now, and bring your Akashic package. You have all the tools, the resources that you need in order to manifest. Make sense? It's all here. You have everything here in your heart chakra. So we have this energy system that is always working for us when we decide where to focus our mind. I can see any comments if you, unfortunately, I don't know what's going on here. Okay. So we have this, you know, this natural or innate ability to create. Males and females, ladies and gentlemen, we all have that. We know how to do that. So, and we do it when we birth what we want because all our energy system is aligned, okay, to your creation, right? Align. Your mind is focused on what you want to create, okay? So your energetics, your energy system, all right? And everything has to do with your heart and third eye. I'll explain that to you. When I say heart, the heart chakra, here is our magnetic field. Here is the feeling, right? You have to feel as if you have already created that, as if you have already had it. Yes? And that's true. Why? Because this reality here is not our reality. You create your reality through your energy. I'll repeat that. You create your reality through your energy. Delicious. So, this is in fact what we do. And if you are attracting what you do not want or what is not expected exactly because there is a distortion between your mind, third eye, and heart chakra. Heart chakra is the magnetic field. And you can play with your magnetic field with the palms of your hands when you feel that. Okay? So that's why aligning into your truth, who you really are. And also focusing on what you are creating, not on negativity, okay? Because negativity will misalign your focus. And then thinking is an energetic process that produces thoughts, and your thoughts are going to attract what you think you are, right? So what is the perception you have around yourself? So I invite you to close your eyes, okay? And you think of what is the perception, your self-perception like? What is this? What is your self-perception like? How exactly do you see yourself? I know we have ups and downs. Sometimes we don't feel we are constricted. Sometimes it really depend on what we have, what we dreamed. We woke up constricted. So what do you do? Do you have the mental strength to change that? Because when I say that everything is energy, so you are a vibrational being, frequencies, vibration, right? So our vibration depends the level that it is going to attract. So just think of, do I really have the ability to change my vibration when I notice that I am negative, or when I am tapping into fears, frustrations, resentments, regrets, anger, guilt. So if you are in this container of negativity, right? Can you really detach yourself from it? Embrace it because it makes part of your story, but you were not that. So that you can elevate yourself from this environment here of negativity, and then you can elevate, and then you can see like a lighthouse, that can see all around you. So it requires practice so that you can develop mental strength. So mental strength is important because you can choose what you think. So the first mantra for today is, I can choose my thoughts. I can choose what to think, what to focus on. I can do it. For example, when you start your meditation, you close your eyes, sometimes you think, oh, I have to do this. Oops, your mind starts wondering. What do you do? I choose to come back and refocus. It's a practice. You can choose your thoughts. You can choose to change the dynamics of your negative thoughts. Make sense? Yeah. So you can choose. Start choosing. Start choosing. Don't deny your feelings. Don't deny your fears, but start choosing because you are in control of your mind. You are in control. It requires practice. The same way when we create new habits. Make sense? Guys, I can't see any comments. Yeah, so this is it. After that, think of your self-perception. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? And now also think, what do I really want? Because we tend to repeat family patterns. Yes, the patterns. And these patterns could be around your mindset, around behaviors and habits, and around emotions. Even diseases we tend to mirror from our ancestry. Why? Because we have these contracts of loyalty. So I'm here to think of about this loyalty that you have with your ancestry, what you were repeating. When you ask yourself, what do you really want? Then you ask, do I really want to do things like this? You can change anytime, and you are safe to change. Another mantra, I'm safe to change. So if you want to manifest is a natural process and is also an innate process to restore that in you, the easiness in manifesting, okay, birthing aligned creations. You have to detach yourself, dissolve ties, okay, and bonds with people events, situations, relationships that you are, that they are keeping you in that cycle, distorted cycle. And then your effort around manifestation become harder and harder. Make sense, amazing souls? So I invite you to go journaling today and ask you, what do I really want for myself? Do I really want to be living here, to be in this relationship, to have these people in my life, or this situation, this job, this business? What is behind that? Your desires. What is behind? When you look at desires, why do you want that desire? Why? Why? What's your why to be here? What is your why to manifest your dreams, to make them come true? Why? And this is the turning key. The turning point in everything is you want to become someone. You want to become something or someone that you are not yet. You see? And what I call who you were meant to be. So this is it. So who are you? If you are not fearful, if you don't have any doubts, or if you don't doubt yourself, So who do you want to become? That is the point of our desires. So I want money. I want money because I'm going to invest here. I'm going to buy a house. Why? Why? You don't want money. You want what it's going to bring to you. Oh, it's a deep sense for me. Is always a deep sense of fulfillment and that I am capable of making that happen. It's my power of creation. You see, does it make sense? So type here in the chat box your why to manifest something, who you are becoming if you have that thing manifested. Does it make sense? Oof. So, mental strength. Second, clarity. What do you want? What's your why? And then you can answer the questions. What if I was living my dream life? Okay. Who would I be? Who would I have? What would I have? And what would I do? Soul purpose is more being than doing. I am recording a new course, Akashic course on Soul Path. Amazing. With my new Oracle cards too. So just imagine if you were living the life that you want now, your dream life. Who would you be? Who would you become on a daily basis? What would you have? What will you do? What impact would you be, offering to people? People will be impacted by you. And what is that? What would that impact be like in people's lives? Make sense? So, what if I didn't have any fears? What if I didn't have any doubts? What if I trusted unshakably? You know? Can you feel your energy field expanding when you ask these questions? because your soul is looking for answers. In fact, this is your soul path, right? Any questions here? Let me see if I can see the. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And also, two more things, guys, for you. Um, think of your okay, so clarity about who you are becoming, what you really want, and then you can make your soul vision. Right as I make a kind of board, but your I call soul vision. What is your soul vision like? You can make a general, I teach that too in my programs, or areas of life. And then you see yourself. So when you have your soul vision, you see, think of who am I becoming here? What is the person here that I'm meant to be? What about the impact people are transformed by me, by my divine presence? What is this impact like in my inner circle? And then my friends, my clients, people around me, planet Earth, right? Mother Gaia. Think about your impact. So if I have that life that you see, oh, embody it. That's number 3. Okay, clarity number 1, 2, so vision 3 is embodiment, is visualizing with embodiment, focusing on embody it. That is the key, because you are training your mind to focus on your soul vision, not your reality now. Because that person that wants to manifest the soul vision, all your energetics have to work on it, especially your heart and mind, focusing in congruence, your soul vision, living as if you are doing now. That's why I say embody who you are becoming now. So that's your body, you are teaching your body, and also your Akashic memories, the highest timelines, that are in a records of accomplishing something is there. And you can retrieve all those gifts, wisdom, and memories to make your path easier. Ooh. Make sense, amazing souls? Yes, this is it for today, some steps. So this week, think about it, okay? Your manifestation, about the process, about your mental strength, where your mind goes, energy flows. So where is your mind exactly? Okay? Are you focusing more on what you don't have? Negativity, lack, and scarcity at all aspects. So think about it so that you can redirect your thinking. That's an energy process, right? So that you can redirect your energy towards what you are creating. Okay? And then you just check who I am becoming this process, that I am manifesting something. I'm becoming more confident. I don't know. My faith is being restored. I trust. I believe in myself. I believe in my power of creation. So just think about it and embody it, and write down your own affirmations. I believe in my power of creation. My soul is willing and ready to create everything that I want now. Just write your affirmation and your affirmations and repeat them millions of times. Everything is always working out for me. I'm willing to relearn about who I really am, because we have to unwire the old self and rewire who you are becoming. Makes sense? Energy. It's all energy. Okay? That's why the vision board is so important, because it helps you to keep focused. And you can have it on your cell phone, wallpaper here, on a computer, everywhere. Everywhere. And feel who you are being. Yeah, this is it today. And just to close here, I have a card from the Dragon Wisdom Oracle card, Oracle deck. And this card is silence, is the pink dragon. Sometimes we are, racing. We are in a rush of making things happen with our daily duties, and we forget about who we are being. And then we get trapped in the style or lifestyle of the old being, old self that is not you any longer. If you wanted to manifest your soul vision, right? So just think about it, and sometimes we think that we have time, that we are running out of time. This is not true. It's like, just imagine an hourglass. You see the sand, traveling down to the lower half of the hourglass, but you can just turn it and restart. We are infinite. This is just a minimum, a tiny part of our existence. That's why I say Akashic alignment consciousness. Everything is consciousness. And your existence is in that consciousness. We are infinite and divine by nature. Yeah, this is it, guys. Yeah, so I can see any comments. If you have comment anything here, I invite you to, if you want a call with me, and a clarity call, I think would be amazing to see, what exactly is going on in your energy, in your energetics, okay, that is not aligned into your truth, into your manifesting, your desires, your soul vision. Let me help you. I am an Akashic Records expert, an intuitive business mentor, and I'm really good at what I do, and I really want to help you. I've been helping in amazing souls, and I am here today to offer this. I always offer these clarity calls because I wanted to bring alignment. You want to strategies, you want to birth creations, you have projects that are in the drawers, you don't have the stamina, motivation, you don't know how to. I know we have all these marketing tools, we have all of this, we need strategies. I agree, but everything is energy. And even though, you are running ads, it's energy. If you are aligned, all your energy system is working congruence, focusing on the process of manifestation, the results, and who you are becoming. It becomes so much easier, and you attract your magnetism. Woo! Amplifies, attracting the ones that are ready to be in your life. Could be clients, could be a new relationship, could be friends, new people, new network, whatever. Even a trip that you want, could be anything, because you are in the center of your Akashic wheel of life. You attract, right? Makes sense? So if this touches your heart, you say, this is interesting, let me check it out. Let's see, I can help you with that. Okay, just let me know. The link is already here in the comment box. Book your call. I will be so happy to help you in this process. Okay? And what you want to birth. Even sometimes we're not even aware of some gifts that are hidden, that they are ready to be come to surface to you. Okay? This is it, guys. So silence. Go within now and write down, do some journaling, and it's going to help you a lot. Okay? To develop mental strength, you can choose your thoughts, you can choose your beliefs, right? Second, uh, clarity. All right? And you have those questions, clarity. Who I am, how do I see myself, and what do I really want to create? Then, soul vision. What's your soul vision like? And the last one, you visualize, focusing on embodiment. Okay? Embody who you are becoming. That person that is manifesting your soul vision right now. These are the steps. Okay? If you want to manifest with ease and grace, honoring yourself, honoring your story, okay? Honoring your parents because they gave you life, honoring your ancestors, everything. People in our past and people who are in our lives now, they are always the best teachers. Okay? So this is the my coffee chat, Monday coffee chat today. I'm so sorry. I think I'm not going to StreamYard any longer because I can't see any comments, okay? So have a nice week, okay? Bringing clarity. What I see is clarity, okay? Clarity on your mind, on your path, next steps, okay? Clarity. It's important so that you can redefine your self-perception, your path, your steps, your actions, and mainly your thinking. All right? This is it, guys. Thank you so much. I love you and see you very soon. Bye. Bye-bye.